is it's unlike any other in sport. As both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots. Two of the bigger disappointments in the first quarter of the season doing battle here as we get this one underway. First carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
On the carry.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Cousins now to throw on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Juju Smith-Schuster, his second touchdown on the season. And the Pats have taken the early lead.
But that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Makes the score Patriots 7, Broncos nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me wasn't Dirtyarabkid. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want is...
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And this one's incomplete. He was looking for the Pro Bowl wideout Keenan Allen there, but now it's third down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Off the play fake, Cousins. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 41 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate on first down.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Whipping one into Allen. That's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Nelson Aguilar. His first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken about 7 yards deep, and Carter deciding not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 53 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Back near the goal line, Cousins. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb, and he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15. They'll give him a yard on the play, and the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. Cousins. He's going to fire one deep. Middle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Nelson Aguilar. 85 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
Broncos 12. Patriots.
Now after the touch, this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out.
At at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Eluding the pressure right. Going top shelf for Smith. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. Good. A big play there for New England. 41 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. Good. Extra point up and through. And the lead is now 2.
Broncos 12.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They begin this drive with Chubb. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
The ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down. Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
14, Broncos 12.
Third and short yardage. Cousins. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
16 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
Play action now. Cousins. He'll rifle this one deep right side. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, that's the rookie from LSU, Grant Delpit.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The 47-yard line.
On play action, it's Bridgewater. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Bud Dupree. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Bridgewater into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Keenan Allen, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have once again taken the lead.
Santos.
The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Santos able to tackle. And the lead is up to 5. Taken about 7 yards deep. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down. A quick pass out to Aguilar. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Nelson Aguilar on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
He is good.
Santos with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and Carter deciding not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 16 yards, a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And hitting Juju on the slant. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. That's a big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And again, it's Bridgewater. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with second down coming up. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Josh Hill, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are back within a score. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Past the 20, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Nick Chubb, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Bridgewater on first down. And this one is incomplete. The tight end Josh Hill was the target, and that'll bring up second down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Now this throw caught left side, and they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards to pick up there.
First and 10 at the 40.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Juju Smith-Schuster on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score.
Kick is good.
And he'll bang that one through.
The score, Broncos 33, Patriots 28.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Looking to throw again on second down. Cousins. Allen has it left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 7. And the third interception thrown by Cousins. Picked off near the 42. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Broncos take over first and 10. at their own.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something...
That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Bridgewater. That's caught, the tight end Hill. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Bridgewater. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Corey Willis.
Bridgewater's pass intercepted by the Broncos. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Tavon Wilson. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it's been a shootout so far. Can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Taken about 7 yards deep, and Carter deciding not to bring this one out. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Throwing, Bridgewater. Flush to his right. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. Throw right side complete to Carter. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. DeAndre Carter, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And the lead will grow by one more.
Makes the score Patriots 42, Broncos 33.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down. From the gun, here's Cousins. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and it's second down.
At the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing is Cousins. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards. Cousins. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Denver.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
The tackle by Derwin James.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Patriots' 11-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Cousins. And he is caught at the 7-yard line.
Cousins.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. A run for Nick Chubb. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Denver.
Nick Chubb with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. And the lead is down to 2.
Makes the score Patriots 42, Broncos 40. Cairo Santos set to kick.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. That one complete to Hill. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A very solid gain of 27. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
And you know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yards.
And this is going to be intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience.
And now here is another interception. Derwin James with a pick, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. He's what Coach told us all the time. A lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes this a 9-point game.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their
the Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. On the ground, it's Chubb. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nick Chubb, the ball carrier.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Chubb, and he's going to be stopped short of a 1st down as they'll get to him at about the 33. It's a gain of 3 on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Foxborough.
With the score,
it's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. For the sideline, that's taken in by Allen. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working out of the gun, Cousins. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
19 yards.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Going deep here for Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that.
And my goodness, another interception. That's the rookie from LSU, Grant Delpit. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good 1st down call as the screen play gets him 9.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30.
Bring it!
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Josh Hill. with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of the credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
22 yards. 1st down, Denver.
Cousins now from the 50. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
And he gets this all the way down to the Patriots' 14-yard line. A big play that time out of Chubb, 46 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Cousins gets this one out wide quickly. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Broncos on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and it's intercepted at the goal line. Derwin James with a pick. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes, and boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. He's going to have the 1st down past the 20. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 47 yards.
4-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Bridgewater. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead. But I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. Flushed out right. Looking downfield for Jones. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Josh Hill there to make the grab. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And again, it's Chubb. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Nelson Aguilar. 68 yards. And the Broncos cut into that lead. Now Cousins going to bring his guys up for the 2-point try. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he's going to get into the end zone for 2. And they're back within 2 scores. Down 15 now.
Broncos 48.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Throwing here, Bridgewater. Got an open man, it's Scott. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Josh Hill, 31 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15... mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
my grandmother
did the same. It smelled terrible. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Cousins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Again, it's Cousins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Keenan Allen, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Now Cousins going to bring his guys up for the 2-point try. Cousins again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Derwin James with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And the Patriots are going to recover, and that should just about assure victory. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for Josh Hill. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Bridgewater here to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Bridgewater. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. 1st down, Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. And now here is another interception. P.J. Williams with a pick. And he will be out of bounds here with zeros on the clock as this ball game is over.
Today's final score, Patriots
a big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.